It's al-Orq time! Hello and welcome back to Crusader Kings III. My name, of course, is al-Orq, and I will be your host today. Let's not waste any time, guys. Last episode, we went on our Hajj. We spent most of the video doing that, and it was quite the spiritual journey. And I think this time we don't waste any time here. Could do a holy war. Interesting. Oh, because he's Zaidi. Could I do that, or could I just declare for just the duchy itself? That's actually more prestige than it would be for piety. So let's go ahead and do a holy war. We've not actually done one here. Now, that being said, it is possible that other rulers from throughout the land might join. So maybe it would be better after all if we just stuck with the original plan here. We're going to just conquer the duchy there. We'll make plenty of prestige. We have more of it than we do of piety, so it's all good. Now, this episode will not end until at least we have our first kingdom title. That is the goal today, so let's go ahead and make that happen. We're going to raise our troops here in Calm, and here we are. 3 months to raise them? Why? Okay, I'm not entirely sure, but these guys are fairly weak. He only has, yeah, a little bit of peasant levies there, some IR, but then also just like one small ally all the way down here, it looks like. So, yeah, I don't expect there to be any real issues with this, and I think we might actually be okay with 2,000 troops there. So I did set up some stuff. I got some people out of our prison. I set up some alliances. That was all off screen there. Just didn't feel like that needed to be shown. And so let's go ahead and do this. We could march straight down to the capital, and we wouldn't take any attrition. But part of me also wants to see if they would be willing to fight. Looks like they're going to camp on this desert tile. Oh, no, they're moving away. A gem in the rough. Okay, so our son Faraz, during one of our lessons in my son Faraz's chamber, I noticed an impressive amount of rocks neatly displayed on a shelf. Ah, an aspiring geologist. Okay. One of the stones stand out in the collection. It is quite rough, but upon closer inspection, there is a deeply red, brilliant hue contained within. Faraz notices my interest as he picks it up and hands it over. You can have it, father. Cool. So we got a little trinket here. That increases our learning and our prestige up by a little bit per month. I don't think we have an empty slot. Actually, we do. Yeah, let's go ahead and just throw that in there. Why not? Cool, so our son gave us a gift. Alright, there's the rest of his guys. Let's call in our allies, shall we? Let's get Emir Timur here. I think we might need a little extra help, depending on what these guys do. So, on the march, at the end of a field exercise, it had seemed a brilliant idea. To practice regrouping an army in disarray, I split my troops and ordered every officer to independently make their way to Rai. Of course, by the third day of waiting with only half of my army in place, I am now seeing flaws in the plan. Naib Faiz suggests I ride out with a contingent of Aswaran to find the missing troops, while the rest of the army returns home. Okay. I don't think I've ever seen this event pop up before. So yeah, right now they do outnumber us, but it doesn't look like they're currently trying to reclaim their territory. If they start moving towards us, I'll move away and instead head back home. Let me see, so what are they looking at? So that's his army, and that's his allies, right? No, that's his entire army there. Did he hire some mercenaries? Yeah, he did. He hired some mercenaries. Okay, so that's something that's definitely a concern. Alright, as I am passing through a small village, I notice that, though clad in simple cloth, the town's guards are all carrying weapons with my mark on them. Welcoming me in the muddy street was Alayar, the self-proclaimed divine guardian of the town. My soldiers laid down their armor to help this preaches serve Allah. That's a weird sentence. So I could say I already rule by divine right, and that would decrease the opinions of any theocratic vassals, which I don't think we have. So that'd be some prestige. I could say you have a day to flee this place, Zealot, spend some piety there, and our search continues. Or we could abandon our search and lose the stress that we don't have to do that. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll take the prestige. Why not? I already rule by divine might. Or divine right, I should say. Alright, so our ally is making his way over toward us. So let me see. Just kind of depends on their movements there. Thankfully, we have those perks available to us. And I think I'm going to put Thoth in charge because he's got Organizer, so if we do need to run away, that will be a thing. Oh, and also, I forgot to mention, I set up this murder plot here for this guy right here, because he is going to be probably, if not our next target, then one very soon. So that's what's going on there. All right, so I really need to be very careful about what they do here, and it doesn't help when these events keep spawning. When my outriders brought news of the little encampment, I did not expect to find the soldiers still practicing their battle formations. It seems that my Aswar Sirhan took it upon himself to continue the field exercises while waiting for word from the main army. His troops line up neatly as I ride up to meet him. So I could say those were not the soldiers that I gave. I could say, what is this shoddy stance? That is no way to hold a sword. And overworked soldiers for 5 years. That would decrease our advantage. That's no. Okay, that was not the orders I gave. This guy already hates us, so it's really not going to change anything if he hates us even more. The last of my troops have made it back to Rai, and order has been restored. Though this was hardly a display of military brilliance, I have gained a new perspective on my army and the individual soldiers of which it is composed. Alright, we gained a martial perk there in the process. So, siege weapon effectiveness plus 40%. That, I think, is the most pertinent for our current goals here. That decreased the siege time here by an entire month, but like I said, we're probably going to have to abandon the whole siege entirely depending on how things go. Our allies aren't going to arrive until about 8 months from now, so definitely, you know, these guys would reach us far before that. So so we would take some attrition if we did that. Okay, we'd have to run back to where we were. If we did that, we would arrive in 22 days, and I think we would probably be able to outrun these guys. So I'm going to take off and move back to more defensible territory. Unless, so they're going to, and I'm so super glad that I did that because they were absolutely going to go after us there. So we'll just wait for our allies to arrive. It'll be fine. And if push comes to shove, I can sit on maybe this tile here. There's some drylands, and it would be, we would be surrounded by 2 river crossings. So, yeah, if they attack us here, we would have the advantage. Okay, but I think what I also could do is start moving towards our ally and kind of make him chase us, and that way it would, it would just kind of waste his time. This scheme is ready to be executed, and let me see. It was successful, but we were found out, so it's fine, whatever. His family will lose opinion of us. We are already a known murderer, so that literally doesn't affect anything. Okay, so, oops. Okay, then I'm going to move across the river here because he's trying to avoid the terrain penalty. So yeah, I'm just going to make him chase us. We're going to make him fight on our terms. Alright, and there's our rival. So who is this guy? Was he related to the person that we just killed? Probably. Maybe. I'm not entirely sure, but it's not all that important. Alright, yeah, so he's taking off because he doesn't want to fight across the river. I wouldn't either, so it's not a bad choice there. And it looks like he's going to try circumventing us. So really, we're just stalling for time at this point until our ally arrives. So I'm going to wait for him to lock in. There we go. Now I'm going to go in the other direction. We're doing we're doing a Tom and Jerry routine here, or a Scooby-Doo routine, or something like that. All right, let's go ahead and go back around. I'm just going to waste his time because he clearly sees the advantage in trying to attack us. So there we go. This is so silly, but hey, it ain't stupid if it works. All right, we're just gonna keep doing that over and over again till our allies arrive. Then we'll stack them out. All right. Yeah, he really really doesn't want to fight over the river. Oh, this is amazing. Here you go, guys. Here's some pro tactics for you. Oh, look, he's running away and he's bringing out some more allies. Okay. And our son apparently learned Arabic. That's cool. Alright, he's taking off there. That's his ally, it looks like. Bar the doors. A hurried slapping of feet gives me scant warning before the door bursts open and Busir, wild-eyed, barges into the room. My lord, he stammers, dumping an entire armful of birch bark missives onto my desk. My lord, I have just returned from Dinawar, and you would not believe the devastation. Death and destruction stalk the land. Thousands lie dead in the street. Sifting through the equally hysterical piles of birch bark, I try and make sense of it all. Last I had heard, the outbreak in Dinawar was fairly restricted. So, Yeah, we're going to send some supplies and help them out. That increases their plague resistance and popular opinion. Yeah, that is the play there. All right, so it looks like our friends are about to arrive here, and they might actually be going after them. So let's go ahead and meet up with our friends. All right. So, oh, and that's yet another perk there. I think I get the Parthian tactics here just to make our camel cav a little bit better. All right. If we attacked them, the chances are even, but I think with our help, yeah, with the extra help, it'll be fine, even if we're attacking across the river. Excellent. So that is a win. That was what we needed to see. How did we do there? We only took, our side only took 112 casualties, while they took nearly 1,500, and none of the champions or Aswar have died. So, let's go ahead and take out these guys here, just so that they are no longer a factor. And someone has declared war on us, Faisal. Who is that? Where is he? Ah, so our westward neighbor. Okay. So, holy war for the Kingdom of Persia. We don't even have the Kingdom of Persia. So, he's just declaring war on us, and that was apparently the casus belli he decided to use there. Okay, so, I suppose we're gonna have our friends and allies be with us for a little bit longer. We have a person named Nard who's just gonna be brought into the whole thing. Let's go ahead and bring in these other allies here, because you don't spend any prestige calling in your allies in a defensive war, only if it's an offensive war. Alright, so I think what we need to do here, he's got some allies and he's certainly going to call them in. That's a really annoying distraction, but I think we just have to deal with it as it comes. So, lots of stuff happening here. Alright. Yes, we got our allies in there. Could we potentially gain any other allies? So, she's married. Asal is not, and she's almost ready to go. We are not going to marry her to our nephew. That's weird. So, that's also no. That's an internal alliance, so that's irrelevant. And all of these other ones are just not great. Okay, so we might be on our own, guys. So here's what I might do. Let's, I'm going to give this territory out. Let's just give it to some random person. It doesn't really matter. Looks like he's not going to marry, so that he's not going to have children. So eventually this will come back into our hands. And I guess I need to, I'll give Ar-Rusafa to somebody else, just because I need to get my domain holding limit back down to where it is. Busir could do that, but then I would lose him as my personal physician. So instead, Ardashir. Why not? He's probably going to die soon enough anyway, so that will just kind of come right back into our hands before too much longer. And wow, another plague right here. The Maragon Pox. Alright, well, I hope that that doesn't last for too long. Alright, so this fight is over, but now we need to go and... So what is the war goal here? Yeah, he's going after all of our territory, which makes sense because all of this section is part of the Persian kingdom title. So we're just gonna do this. If we won, we would gain a lot of legitimacy and prestige, and also we would gain a decent chunk of change. So I guess we have to deal with this first. We might just have to kind of bounce back and forth between the two different conflicts as things go on. But hey, it is what it is. Oh, and did my tax collector just die? The one who... no, it doesn't seem like it. But yeah, Asal has come of age, and she seems like only she got the level 2 diplomacy trait there. That's unfortunate, but hey, it is what it is. Can we marry her off? Let me see, now that she's an adult. Is there anyone out there? Yeah. This is all just internal or just something that doesn't really have anything to do with anything. Yeah, they all just suck. Okay, so it is what it is, guys. We are on our own, aside from our one ally here. And perhaps any mercenaries that we might hire. So, let's go... Humayun. Get in there. Get me some extra money. Alright, so this battle here was a full stack wipe against that army there. Was not surprising. Get a little extra gold there. Okay, yep. Alright, we keep going. Let's try to get these guys somewhere where we might kill them. Okay, no laughing matter. The sound of laughter rings down hallways at court these days. Strange, given the Maragon pox that continues to ravage the countryside. I grab Asal as she passes to demand to know what's going on. Why, My lord, she begins with a broad grin, it's the latest advice from physicians. They are sure that Maragon pox is spread by bad moods and grim demeanor, so of course it stands to reason that the opposite is true too. Asal finishes the statement by, predictably, bursting into peals of laughter herself. So, if I tried that, I would feel a little bit better. I don't have any stress. Otherwise, I could gain some stress, and that would gain strange levity for 10 years, -1 to diplomacy. And that is the option that we would go for because we are fickle. But also, I think this is a case where Faraz is going to act against his better judgment because this is utterly ridiculous. I mean, come on, who told you that? I want to know. I want to know right now. Also, I don't think I never actually did this, but let's convert Asal to our faith. I totally forgot about that. Okay, so these guys are just going to sit on their capital for a while we deal with these guys. So that's fine. We are losing the ticking war score there, but we'll come back. Okay, so they're trying to run away and move to likely more defensible territory. But that's fine. We will kill them all the same. What is he doing? Okay, so he's just abandoning his territory outright. And we gained that guy back because... What the hell? What is... Why? Why did that happen? Get back in there, my guy. What are you doing? Oh, geez. Who is... Oh, he called in an ally himself. So this is actually going to be a much more difficult conflict than I thought. Okay, so then I suppose we have no real choice but to try to deal with this first. Okay. Alright. That's unfortunate, but we will do the best we can here. Alright. Let's catch these guys out. Turn the speed down. I don't like playing on speed 5 when I'm at war. Okay. That's another battle won. Let's grab this guy's capital from dust. Finally, the plague has left the realm, and we must take this as an opportunity to rise from the chaos it left in its wake. We now emerge from the wreckage of the old world, and the time has come to consider the new. So, disease recovery, dev growth. Oh, wow, okay, yeah. Dev growth up by 2 per month for 5 years for only 22 gold. Absolutely, yeah, and I'm not going to lose the legitimacy there. Okay, so these guys are sieging down this territory here. So we got to wrap this up fast. And what I might have to do is hire some more mercenaries, guys. And our son Faraz has come of age. Beautiful. So he also gained the elusive shadow, just like his older brother. Could we find an alliance for him? No. How about you? Only about 250 troops. That's not great. Yeah, we really don't have too many options, guys. Part of that is due to our low legitimacy. Part of that is due to just our house not being a super famous one. So, not a whole lot we can actually do about that. So we are facing an existential threat here, and things are looking potentially grim. So we'll have to see how this goes. Alright, this war is over. Beautiful. So there's that. That one is done. And our allies are, of course, still here for this other conflict. So... I think designated guardian for Dina. Sure, I'll just go ahead and do that for the last year of her childhood. Got some, yeah, we're going to need as much gold as we can possibly get there. So anyone we can ransom, we will. Is there anybody else that we could, potentially? How about you? No, just for a hook? She would give me a hook herself. Okay, so the rest of these guys will just sit in prison for a little while. Alright, so we've got almost 4,200 troops, and they have just a little bit more than that. However, if we reach... Okay, can we reach them first? Owner is 2 years in debt. Oh! No, not him. But this guy. Yeah, okay, so his army shouldn't even really be a factor. Okay, so I think this is what we do. We trigger this fight here, so let me adjust the path. Because we are the defenders here. Even though they are besieging our territory, we have the defender advantage, so that makes us more likely to win there. But as you can see, they still have higher quality troops and more of a men-at-arms counter. So depending on how this goes, we may still have to hire some mercenaries. And it looks like we would actually be guaranteed to win here according to this. And yeah, that's what I thought was going to happen. They abandoned the siege there, so here's what I'm going to do. Just to be safe... Let's move the rally point here, I guess. Yeah, just where we're standing. And who could we hire, potentially? Could get these guys some more IR. That's most of our gold there. I want to get as much of a powerful force as possible. So, yeah, these guys really aren't too much more than the archers. So let's get these guys. The band of Metis. All right. Goodness, so many mercenaries we've had to hire. There we go. So now, even with just us, we are more likely to win. And what's our commander trait? Yeah, so Thoth is still in there, and we will catch them. Cool. All right, this is a big battle, guys. I'm going to turn the speed down to 3 for this, and let's see how it goes. Yeah, and that's the other thing. Even if they have a better commander here, let me see, 11. Actually, so this is their best commander. Okay, well, let's see how this goes. They're going to join in. Looks like Kamran just killed this guy, Radhi. Very good. Good for him. All right. They joined in at the last second. No, they didn't join at the last second, so that battle was a victory, and they took far more casualties than we did. And then this separate fight was just begun. So they're also going to just get completely destroyed. Hell yeah. I was worried there for a second, guys, but as long as you stay focused and don't panic, usually this stuff will work out in your favor. Alright, so, there we go. We only lost 62 guys. They lost 1,300. Alright, no other casualties there. And what is this? Demand an artifact? My son is demanding... what? What does he want? If I accept... it doesn't... oh, there it is. He wants that brooch? I mean... okay? I don't know what our son thinks he's doing. Vahid. Little scoundrel there. Apparently he's also become a known murderer. Yeah, no. No thank you, actually. I was thinking about it for a second, but then I was like, you know what? No, absolutely not. You ungrateful child. I gave you some land. What use do you have for a trinket? Okay, so, oh, that's right. We did just gain all that territory there, so I'll have to deal with that as things go on. So I guess let's just do that right now. Let's see. Let's give our son Faraz a county there. Just make him a bit of a ruler. And then who else? Someone that has served us well. Let's take a look at our not our vassals, but our courtiers. Humayun. Let me see. Why is he this? Ah, well, he's our tax collector. So why would that's the thing. I gave him a job. You have one untaxed vassal. No, that now he's no longer untaxed. Yeah, I don't understand that. Just, some things are a little silly here. But let me take a look at... where is it? It's here, I think. Our vassals... these are the people that directly have territory, right? So this is not what I need to look at. Instead, it's our courtiers. Yeah, I think if I gave them territory, they would stop becoming my tax collectors. Maybe? Let's try it. If it happens, it happens. So Kumisha there, I remember going there one time. So is he still my tax collector? No. Okay, that's what I thought was going to happen. That's a shame. Alright, whatever. Sirhan. Get in there, I guess. Alright, unfortunate. He's a criminal, apparently. Okay. Was that the guy who was trying to avoid going to war in that one event? Maybe. Okay, so I think then what we do here, since we don't really have anyone else to give territory to, we'll just give it to some people, the noble of the Persian culture. Just some random generated characters there that may or may not have children of their own, so it may or may not just come right back into our hands there. And cool, so we still have that domain. Where was that? Where did we inherit? Oh, it's Dumbawand here. Okay, the mosque. So, yeah, just yet again, just giving it to some random person. This guy's going to die probably soon, so it's just to avoid the penalty. I'd rather not suffer that if I don't have to. Hostile faction disbanded. Oh, the peasant rabbles are gone. Cool. Excellent. Alright, we're going to siege down this territory here. I don't think we're going to lose. We severely outnumber them. We have the ticking war score because they're the aggressors in this situation. And Dina has come of age, so she gained the level 3 perk or trait in stewardship. So 15 stewardship, not bad. I'm sure someone would absolutely be okay with having her be their wife. I was like, what am I trying to say here? Okay. Anyone who doesn't like us. Let's see. No alliance. I was looking for anything that said no alliance, but this is our nephew anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay, we're sieging this down. Looks like our teammates are being helpful here and helping us out with that siege there. Alright. Oh, and they're coming back for round 2. Well, we're going to finish this before they get to us, I think. And it looks like they're just trying to avoid us altogether. Okay, so if we fought them, that would actually be pretty much the rest of the war score there. So let's go this way. Let's try to catch them, shall we? There we go. We're going to fight them here in the mountains, which looks like we would be slated to win. They do have the defender bonus there, so maybe not. Maybe I just help these guys out with their siege, because it's really, whatever they end up doing is not going to be done before us. Alright, so they're coming straight for Hamadan there, it looks like. We have 4 months for our siege, 9 months for theirs. Actually, it's 3 months now for us. So, yeah, this will be over in a second. Excellent. So, thankfully, we did not lose our territory there. The war is over. That will get us a nice chunk of legitimacy there, and we get our money back. Unfortunately, we did have to give our mercenaries a little bit of that cut, just because they did help us out. And now he has a truce against us, right? Ooh, but he's in debt. I could immediately take revenge if I wanted to. He's got no real allies, I don't think. So yeah, I think we turn right back around and kick this guy to the curb. We got nearly, so it looks like we have a max of 2,800 troops there with our levies there. So that's pretty nice. Okay. Yeah, I think that's exactly what we're going to do here. This guy, Faisal, fuck this guy. Here we go. You are about to become unlanded, my friend. He does have Adab as an ally, but look at how scattered their territory is. That is some of the worst border gore for a single nation I have ever seen in all of my time playing this game. Alright, so we're going to raise all here. Only 11 days for everyone to show up. That's fantastic. And I don't think... Let's see, so what are our numbers looking like here? We got another perk there. Excellent. Men-at-Arms counter efficiency? Yes. That's what we need there. So, I don't want to go straight for his capital, because that would result in 124 casualties, and, you know, that's just not the most optimal way to play there. And I think, yeah, let's get Thoth in as our commander. Apparently, this guy, he's really, really good as a commander, at least. So, how much to recruit him? 35? Yeah, why not? Welcome aboard. So, let's just kind of see how the situation goes. I don't think we're going to need to hire or call our allies, but even if we did, take a look. They only have 1,500 troops compared to our nearly 2,500, so I'm not worried. Okay. Yeah, I was going to leave this guy alone for a little while, but clearly he is a very disrespectful fellow there. Okay. So, there we go. We're just sieging. This is not a difficult conflict, so we can just do this with impunity. And the siege is already over. Wow, that did not take very long at all. That's more legitimacy. We're not going to be recognized. Cool. Excellent. That's more territory. Look at that. Our numbers continue to grow. This guy is next. And I think I'm going to take this territory here because it's a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 counties in total. And for our kingdom title, we need 7 more. So that would almost get us to the point. And unfortunately, this guy was declared upon. So that was going to be probably my first target had it not been for the second war that was launched against us. So, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. We're going to conquer the duchy there and grab his territory here. Alright, we just keep going, guys. There is no pausing whatsoever. And cool, his capital is actually pretty close, so we would only have to siege this county here before needing to... Yeah, actually 2,200 troops is probably fine. How many does he have? He has 1 ally, and it looks like it's internal, maybe? No, it's this county here, and they're essentially a non-factor. Alright, the Conquerage continues. And they're just going to sit on their capital. That's totally fine by me. Where's he going? Ah, oh, he's facing another war, isn't he? So, apparently he was attacking this guy right here, and they're trying to defend against him. So that war will probably get invalidated as soon as we're done. So there's the first county taken. Let's go for the capital next. And looks like we have a deer near our territory. So I think what we might do here is I'll form the kingdom title, and then we'll go on a hunt. Because we'll have this game sighting for 3 years, and it'll increase our success chance. And that's directly within our territory there. And looks like Vahid learned Arabic as well. That's cool. Another plague near us? Where? Zabuli boils. So that's not too far away from us, but yeah, hopefully it doesn't spread this way. I don't think it will. Okay. And there we go. The war is already over. We took the guy himself prisoner. So I think, let me see, what is the war score looking like? 68%. So I think I just go ahead and take his money. That way he'll go further into debt, hopefully. But yeah, we need as much cash as possible, so we'll just keep sieging down. I don't mind... Oh, that's not the right territory. This is the right territory. Yeah, I don't mind extending this war out. We're going to make it happen. We're going to blackmail. Arezzo's real killer? Yeah, no, I decline. Secret is exposed? Whatever. It does not matter at all. Who is this guy? Looks like a mercenary leader. And someone is plotting against me to claim the Orc throne. Someone is trying to foment some chaos within the realm. Oh, that's right. We need to give this territory away because we just got hit with the income. So, anyone else? You know what? Let's increase the cultural acceptance between Persians and Kurds. And I guess also Mashriki people. Again, this is really just a temporary measure. All of this will probably get adjusted as time goes on. Because our domain holding limit is so low, I really can't afford to hold on to those penalties. Looks like these guys are trying to do something a little goofy. We might have to actually fight them. So, we'll see. But it should be... The war is not yet over. But we do have the ticking war score, I think. No, we do not, because we don't have everything. And in fact, all we took are territories that are not relevant here for the war. My lord, you must come quickly. Naib Jamila of Jalula Hulwan was just seen leaving the chambers of your spy master Turandot. So apparently they had a little bit of a fling there. Good for them, I suppose. Although, you know, for those who are more of the faith, it's not going to work out for them. So, yeah, we need to... That's really obnoxious, guys. I really hate when these other rulers get involved in conflicts, because he's going to ruin my war score. It's super annoying. Okay, fine. I'll come back to that later. I need to take care of this guy here. But I also need to take some of the territory from the actual war objective. Yeah, we lost that siege there. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. Okay. So we're going to do this instead, because I'm noticing here that this is only going to get worse. And I think it gets better if you... Or it kind of pauses it if you take at least one of the counties you're after. But we're going to go ahead and... Oh! Oh my goodness, we have died. Wow, that was fully unexpected. Orksha Faraz of the Orc Horde Shaddam has passed on to eternity at 54 years of age. He died in his sleep. A keen and dedicated hunter, he loved to spend entire weeks in the wilderness looking for the most elusive game. I think that's what it said about Abdullah as well. Orksha Nard ascends to the throne. Unable to tell a lie, many fear that his bluntness may not be fit for the delicate intricacies of politics. Okay, yeah, so we are now onto our fourth ruler here. Okay, so we gotta replace all of our guys here. Let's get Hadi, our cousin, in as our chancellor, because he is fantastic in that role. And I guess for our marshal, Thoth makes the most amount of sense. And then for our steward, it looks like this guy is going to hate us regardless. So I'll just go ahead and put him in there. Maybe he'll come around to us and we'll sway him. We'll get that started there. As for Turandot, is there anybody better? Actually, Vahid would be fantastic. So let's go ahead and replace him. Or replace her with him. And there we go. And then we need a court chaplain as well. It looks like Kamran would be the best choice overall for that role. Or our personal physician. Yeah, I think I actually will do that. And, well, I think I might actually sway him instead. Because it's better that you have your mufti and your doctor liking you. I feel like that, that just makes sense, right? So, we'll worry about other camp positions, other core positions in just a second. So that did weaken us a little bit, and we lost our mercenaries, but we do have a really nice chunk of change there. Okay, so we've seen this Shadow of Fame event spawn before. So I could say this character is determined to become as famous as their parent, and I think that's what we're going to do. So that obviously increases our stress gain, but we need as much prestige as we can possibly get. So, to the benevolent Orksha Nard of Orcord, with your permission, I would like to marry your sister, the fair Asal. That would gain us an alliance? Yeah, absolutely. We need help. We need friends, guys. Let's pick our lifestyle focus and see what our former son and now our current character has been up to. So he's been going down the diplomat trait, so opinion gain from gifts is up 100%, that's really good, and max learn schemes up by 1, that's cool, so maybe that's how he did that. People generally like us a little bit better, and we can negotiate one alliance without a marriage. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, that's right. Like I said, diplomacy characters are really quite powerful, but I think what we should do, let me see, what would be the most advantageous one for us to do? So Nard is trusting, diligent, and honest. So would he go for foreign affairs, for majesty, or for family? I think we maybe focus on family, at least until we build up our lineage here, because we currently have no children. We do have Sithawa here as our spouse, and we'll go ahead and try to convert her to our faith there. Okay, so we stay the course, guys. Nothing here is going to change. Oh, looks like they're special mercenaries. Why is this only... Why are they only 460... Or, sorry, only 46 gold? I guess it's because they really don't have that many troops. But yeah, these guys are super cheap. We're going to hire them all. These guys... Oh, that's right. These are adventurers. Oh, okay. So here's... If you want to hire adventurers, guys, here's how you do that. They're not as bit large of armies as these guys are, but hey, it's a thing for sure. So why don't we go ahead and do that? We'll hire these guys here, and where do they... I hope... Did they appear where I wanted them to go? Where are they? Oh, maybe they have to accept the event first. Okay. Where is he? Oh, interesting. Apparently he's over there. Okay. Any alliances we could negotiate with our perk that we just got there? I don't see an option here, so okay, it's fine. Well, I'll look into that a little bit later. We have more pressing matters to attend to. Okay, so we got that and did that. Yes, cool. That did help out with the war score. No, I don't want to go through. Why is it making me do that? Okay, let's go ahead. Do we have any alliances that we could get? We have this guy here from the Crusader Dynasty. Okay, so this is an 11-year-old and she's 18, so they'd have to wait 5 years. Obviously, they won't do the matrilineal, but we would gain that alliance there. So that's the most important thing. Let's get some of these internal alliances going, because those are rather important, especially for clan rulers. And looks like potential alliance negotiations. No, he doesn't like us, and he doesn't like us either. Okay. Okay. Yes, and we can call on this guy here. Yes, because that was who we had set up a marriage with. Okay, and he's all the way over here. Only 75 prestige, and he'll take him a while to arrive, but any help is better than no help, the way I see it. So how long for this? Okay, so we would have to eat those casualties there. That's fine. We are the defenders. They're in the dryland, so we should have the advantage there. Our troops are also better. So there we go. All right. Got all those allies. Can we also call this guy in as well? Yes. That is the rest of our prestige, unfortunately, but it is what it is. Okay. Yes. There we go. We need to just get as much help as we possibly can. It really sucks that we died at the moment that we did, because I really could have used those martial perks a little bit longer, but it's fine. It is what it is, guys. Yeah, we continue. That's kind of the situation that as things develop, you know. Alright, so they're taking off. They've abandoned the siege there. Let's go ahead and take our territory back before we continue conquering. Oh my god, these guys, again, are just getting in the way. So it looks like that's something separate. What is this? What is this territory here? That's a lake. Why is the lake red or pink? It's very, very strange. Okay, looks like they're trying to go back to their home territory. Maybe they'll go after these other guys here on our behalf and they'll kill each other. That's what I want. Look at all these armies running around. So many separate conflicts going on. We got to make sure that we don't get involved with all of these. Oh my goodness. Who is this? For the Duchy of Kurdistan. That is this guy here. Can I murder him? I kind of want to try murdering him, honestly. Because, wow. Yeah, he won't, obviously he won't accept the peace there. Okay, there's so much going on, guys. I'm kind of struggling to keep track of it all. Okay, yeah, that's not good. We are not making as much money as we did. Okay, what is this? To the benign Orksha Nard, I have heard good things about you, and I'm interested in starting a written conversation. I hope that this letter finds you willing, for I am awaiting your swift reply. So, I could frame the letter and gain some prestige there. Who is this? The unworthy of this territory right here. So our next door neighbors. Yeah, could I negotiate an alliance with him? A 1-year-old? Is that really my only option? Yeah. Oh, he won't accept. Really, why not? We're at war, yeah. And also relative close family tiers. Okay. That really sucks, guys. Okay. Let's go ahead and start exchanging letters, see how that goes. I need to pause the game. Yeah, not even if it was a grand wedding. Yikes. Okay. Yeah, we're in a really, really precarious position. The second one, this episode. Okay, and yeah, these guys are just undoing all of my progress here. They would accept the white peace, and I might actually have to do that. Just because of everything that's happening here. So let's go ahead and call on our allies for this war as well. We need to just do what we can. 700 troops for a 2-year-old. Ugh, it's just, there's no good options, guys. Truly, truly unfortunate. Okay. We have some prisoners. Can we ransom anybody? No, these guys have been in here for a little while. Okay. Yeah, none of them would be useful for anything. So, I think we just have to hire some mercenaries and call on our allies for as much help as we can get. I might actually have to defend or abandon this conflict, because I don't want to lose these two counties here. They're both in desert mountains, so we would have the defender advantage there, meaning that victory is a little bit more assured than it would be otherwise. So, yeah, he declared on us, right? Sharaf? Yes. Okay. So yeah, this is really annoying, but I think I might actually just have to offer the white peace here for now, because that's been going on for too long. There's just too much happening for me to be able to justify that conflict continuing. Okay. So our ally has joined that war. We are no longer involved in that. Please tell me that they're not going to go through us. Okay. So thank you for your swift response. I am looking forward to our correspondence. Please, I implore you, please pick the first subject for us to discuss. Okay, so he is lazy, shy, and greedy. So, and he's a stewardship-focused character, so if I did the peculiarities of realm administration are just fascinating option, that would probably be the best choice. So let's do that. And yeah, that's the white piece there. Cool, so we don't have to worry about these guys at all. And we are going to kick these dudes' asses. The war is over now. We should settle our payments. It's a bit much, isn't it? Yeah. But, oh, well, no. We are honest. I have to remember, we're a new character now. And we're gonna add him to our role of patrons. Or he's gonna add us to his role of patrons. And we'll go from there. So yeah, we are an honest character. That is how we play Nard. I was pleased to see how invested you are in your passions. Your last letter definitely proves your skill in them. Since you have indulged me so, I must ask if there is anything I can do for you. So we could go closer to forming a friendship with him. We could get an additional 5% to our holding taxes for 5 years. That's not a bad option. Otherwise, yeah, no, we're not doing that. I suppose we go for this. I only wish to continue exchanging letters. We're going to make a friend, because if we make a friend, I think he'll be more likely to accept an alliance. We gained some diplomacy experience there, quite a big chunk of it. How about now? Is he more willing to accept the marriage? We're getting closer. We are getting closer. Okay. We'll see if that's possible. I would be willing to host a grand wedding for that if that turned out to be the case. You know, kind of bring our two families together. But we'll see, we'll see. Oh, and I just realized I made an alliance with this guy, right? Or no? No, he allied himself against me. Okay. Yeah, that's not good. Right? Is that how that works? I'm seeing it. No, it's showing that he's allied to us, right? I don't know. I genuinely don't know anymore. I don't know anything. Okay. So they're going to try taking that down. They're all kind of broken up into pieces. So, let's see how this goes. We're going to go after these guys here. Okay. Wow. Let's keep going then. I was like, why are we not moving? It's because we're paused. Okay. So, I will... Looks like we're guaranteed to win there because... Yeah. Let's do that. I'm going to sit right here for a moment just to give our allies a chance to catch up. Let's clear all this stuff. Bucir has been swayed. We'll keep that going, just because the more he likes us, the better. Okay. So we'll wait for our allies to show up, and then we'll launch an attack. They're only conducting the one siege right now, so they're not playing in the best way they can. So let's go ahead and attack. We are on the move. We have nearly... Looks like we have... Let's see, 1,500 plus 1,485. So we have, like, nearly 3,000 troops there. Maybe just about, really. Okay, let's do this. Ah, they were trying to run away because they probably knew that they stood no chance against me. Okay, and we got a diplomacy perk. Here, I'm gonna let the battle resolve itself first. Ooh, this is actually much closer than I thought it was. Okay, hang on. This is a desperate thing that I'm going to do here. I'm gonna get some additional mercenaries. I'm hired just for this fight. Okay, let me see. Can I put the rally point right here? And do that. And let's raise them up. Let's get these spearmen in. And they'll join the fight too. I do not want to lose this fight. No, 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 no! Are you serious? Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, that's not good at all, guys. And we lost Foth in that battle. That's super bad. Okay. Yeah, not the movie, though. Not the movie. This is no laughing matter. So, yeah, that I really thought that we were going to be more likely to succeed there because we were the defenders. That's how that should work. Just keep losing legitimacy. I'm so annoyed at that. Okay. Alright. So, I think we have to kind of go right back in. Alright, what is this? I cannot work like this. My tax collector, Bucir, exclaims, frustrated and dejected. Every Sharia court of the Shahdam is a wretched hive of incompetence, hampering all my efforts. Good tax farming needs competent qadis to keep the local magnates in check, to make your rule just in the eyes of God and your claim to the bulk of the taxes righteous. You must give me funds to employ more and better people for the courts and the authority to fire the old, corrupt qadis. Yeah. That is the option we're going to go with, I should say. Oh, this is really, really rather obnoxious, guys. Okay. Let's get that diplomacy perk here. Title creation costs down. Is there a marriage acceptance thing here? No. Not in that path. Okay, I guess we just get the ducal conquest perk there, because forced vassalage is a pretty nice one there. Okay. So they're running all the way back. They don't even have enough troops to siege down that territory. So, and they're losing supply. Okay, so I think we might just have to wait there. A flaw of character. Once I have departed this world, my brother Vahid shall rule in my stead. Unfortunately, rumors of Vahid's stone-cold heart have been spreading around my court. It makes me wonder if he will manage to retain my vassal support once I am gone. So I could attempt to rectify his flaws, talk up his good qualities instead, or focus on myself and lead by example. Yeah, let's attempt to rectify his flaws. Vahid has agreed to let me mentor him, even though his enthusiasm is somewhat lacking. I fear his vices are deeply set, but a truly eye-opening experience might make him realize the folly of his ways. What should we do? So, venture out into the streets and talk to the poor. Own up to a misdeed and make it right again. Give away possessions to those in need, or Vahid will hold court in my stead. So he's a murderer, so he does have something that he's done that would be considered a misdeed. It doesn't seem like he would really care about the poor because he's callous there. So let's give this one a try. See how that turns out. And this guy likes us a little bit to hear. Okay, I didn't feel the need to read that, honestly. And we lost, yeah, our tax collector there. So Yukana, I suppose, is going to be the best choice in his stead. Okay. It was frustrating to observe Vahid struggling to admit his faults and deal with their consequences. I doubt he was even trying. I am almost certain the fault was with Vahid's level of enthusiasm rather than my lesson. I will give him one more chance. The question is, should we try a new tactic, or will persistence win out this day? So what would we pick here? We're diligent. So I think because of that, yeah, let's try it again, see if it works. It might not. We might not be the best judge of character in that particular case. Alright, so 1,950 troops. And we need probably more, if I'm being honest. These special mercenaries here. Ooh, the Sparrows of the Wagon. Yeah, let's get these guys. These are rather nice, even though, well, they wouldn't help us in the desert mountains, unfortunately. Yeah, that really just doesn't... That's not good territory for them. Now, these guys would be good. The Akratai. It would only be 300 soldiers, though, so really not the best. I think we just go for the numbers advantage, guys. I don't really know what else to truly do here. So, okay, so there's those guys. Oh, they're still in retreat. Okay. This is really, really tough. This is one of the toughest wars I've ever actually fought. We are gaining the ticking war score, but that's... Oh, they're chasing after our allies. The guys that we just... He's set in his ways, and Vahid and his stone-cold heart are driving me mad. Despite my best efforts, he's made no progress. If his heart is not set on change, it will never happen. Oh, God, they got caught out. Why? Why did he spawn over here? Okay, that's just obnoxious, guys. That was a waste of money. You know, I said that I was not going to stop this episode until we made our kingdom title, but I don't think that's happening, guys. Clearly, we have a lot of enemies, and there's really not a whole lot we can really do about that. And he doesn't like us because, yeah, war, current amount of alliances. Yeah, that's the other thing. People don't want to form alliances with you if you are already stacked up on that. Okay. They would not accept the white piece. Apparently they won that first fight. Oh, wait, hang on a second. Yeah! Hang on a second. Oh, hell yeah. These guys are fucking awesome. Hang on a second. They just completely stack-wiped like 3 armies by themselves because they weren't all together. I think if they had been, that would have been catastrophic. But no. Yeah, no, they completely... Oh my goodness. Wow. These guys just soloed the entire army and they're going straight for the capital. I don't think we really need to do that. Yeah, the war is over. Wow. That's incredible, actually. And now we're finally at the level of legitimacy that we need. Okay, so I think what that means, guys, is that we're still in it. We are still in it for this kingdom title. Unfortunately, we still haven't made any additional progress on that. So we're We're going to go ahead and try to do this as much as possible, or get it done. Get her done. Alright, let's station these guys. Would there be a better place to station our IR? They're already stationed there, so that's the best choice for them. How about our camel riders? Looks like we would actually be better off putting them here in Kuwar. That increases their stats just a little bit more. Okay, wow. That went infinitely better than I ever could have expected. Okay, so let's get right back to it then. I think then, unfortunately, we can only now conquer stuff a county at a time because of our level of fame. But, all the same, we should be able to do this. So, this guy is very weak, has no friends. We're going to go straight after him. And I think also that did reset... Yeah, that did reset the offensive war penalty because we are playing as a new leader. Excellent. That's what I like to see. Alright, so it looks like Busir has been sufficiently swayed. Let's do that now against Xusru. Okay. Excellent. And yeah, I could not have done this without him. He 100% earned his money there. Okay. So, 2,200 troops, we really don't even need that many. This is going to be very, very quickly. And let's go ahead and catch these guys right here. They're trying to defend in the mountains, but yeah, that was a stack wipe. Okay, someone is plotting against me. Well, thankfully, my brother is in charge, and he does like us. He's an excellent intrigue character. And I think maybe I go for the countermeasures here. In case someone is trying to murder me, we'll redouble the guards. Okay, we'll do a quick siege down, and this should be over soon. And we've seen this event before. Yeah, we'll spend the money, and the Persian resurgence will, I guess, get reset. Or did we get that? Do we get that modifier twice? No, it's just the one time. That makes sense. It would be really silly if it stacked. Very powerful, incredibly powerful, even. Educational taxation. Yukana appears to have been learning a great deal in his tax duties as tax collectors, which is made quite clear as he accounts for his most recent endeavors. All right. Yes. So this is going to increase his overall traits there. Very nice. His education trait, I should say. Okay. We keep going. War is over. We took him prisoner. Let's go ahead and get the gold out of him, because it'll be over regardless. There we go. Beautiful. Might as well get the money while we can. And we just inherited a bunch of stuff here, including we need to give one thing away. So let me do that super quick. Yeah, okay, so that's all crown territory there. So this is not part of our direct territory here. So who should we give this to? I'll just give it to random nobles. Again, it's really just a temporary measure. Okay, yeah, and now we're back down. We're not losing the money or anything like that. We're gaining quite a bit now. Very nice. Let's see, this guy still doesn't want to do anything. Yeah, alright, so I'm just going to kind of get rid of those. Sasanian style sword has low durability. Is this the one that we're... Yeah, this is the one that we're equipping. So we will repair it for 75 gold there. I want to keep that around as much as possible. How are our other artifacts doing? Prize armor's doing fine. It's got some time. All of these looks like they'll be okay for a little while. Yeah, within our lifetime, those should end up doing their thing. Okay, untaxed vassals. That's fine. So we'll hold on to this for now. But yeah, so we've increased our territory further. I guess we can just keep going, right? There's just a bunch of these counties now. And yeah, but I think we go for this guy first. He was one of my original targets, but we can't. We don't have enough prestige, and I'm not going to take that fame penalty. Okay, so yeah, can we declare against anybody else? Nope, it's all too expensive. Okay, and I'm not going to do that and become a dishonorable character in that way. Okay, so then, yeah, I think that's really, there's not a whole lot we can really do. Can we do a holy war? No, we can't. And that's, I guess, because he's... Oh, yeah, because they're considered righteous. It's the Zaidi that we don't like, apparently. So we could declare against, like, this guy, for instance. But that... Oh, no, not conquering. Holy war. Yeah, so that would be for one county. And is that part of Persia? That's not part of Persia, so it wouldn't even be worth our time. Anyone else that we could go against? Yeah, we have an alliance with him. Oh, that's because we've married somebody in his family. Yes. Okay. All right. So then, if we physically can't do any conquering, then yeah, I am unfortunately going back on my word here, guys, and we won't be able to form our kingdom title today. So I think enough stuff has happened at this point that I feel comfortable ending the episode here. It is an hour into the recording already, so thank you all so much for watching Crusader Kings 3 today. I hope you did enjoy the episode. It was far more difficult to do what we were trying to do than I expected it to be, but that's just kind of been the running theme throughout this entire campaign. So next time, we will do some activities to try to... We're going to build up some money, we're going to build up our prestige as much as possible, and then try to get to the point where we can do some more conquering. And at that point, if we got anything from offensive war, yeah, we just have to -1 there. It is what it is, so we'll keep going with that. And it looks like we did inherit pretty much every single title here because of our harmonious house there. Where is it? I forget how that goes. Right here. Yeah, because we are harmonious, we do actually get to keep most of the territory and counties and titles and stuff that we got. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, like I said, if you guys enjoyed the video, I would really appreciate a like, a comment, and perhaps a subscription if you have not done that yet. Especially after this hard-won victory here, the series of hard-won victories. So yeah, if you liked what you saw, I would appreciate a little bit of a kickback there. I will see you guys next time, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.